I got very confused and it was very scaring for me. It was a big shock. I couldn't imagine that it can happen with me.
We are desperate kind of characters and she manages everybody. So she is the unifying force.
I'm a teacher. I always take life very lively, meeting people, singing, dancing, very lovely. And in school also I love children. That's why I'm going to school. 2011, my stomach lower side, I felt some little pain. So I avoided this for 10-15 days. Then I told my husband that there is some problem, little problem. And that time I used to go to my school and enjoying life in between. So he told me, why don't you go to gynecologist and take some test. I told my husband, I call him. I don't know the exact thing medical which doctor told me that this is. I sent the report to him. Then he consulted with a doctor. Then she told that it's a cancer and it's 3rd stage, ovary cancer. You should consult doctor first. Many times I thought I give up. But again, when I saw my children, my family, they were very sporting with me. Then they gave me courage to move ahead, don't stop them. I make my mind, I have to go, never stop. So it gives me very courage and help always.
It was a crisis of monumental size. We never believed this thing can happen. I felt if she goes, how I would feel. The life without her is difficult to imagine. But human nature is this. Once you are deep into the problem, after the shock, you start recovering and finding solutions.
After surgery, when I came back to my house, I always thinking, I should be very brave and very positive. And that's why I always try to enjoy my music, dance, to forget all these cancer thing. So suddenly after 18 months, my doctor said that it comes again, you should go for PET scan and all. I go for PET scan and again it comes. Again I scattered what happened, what is going on. I willing to cry, but I couldn't cry in front of anybody. So I think कि मुझे bold होना है ज़रूरी, and life moves, life go on, it never stop. यही सोच के then we went to the doctor. Body become little fatty and you feel little nausea at that time and don't want to meet friends, don't want to go there, don't want to listen anyone, want to stay at home. Sometimes I feel very low, that when my hair loss, I couldn't go out, but still I have courage to go, like without my hair in party and many. Sometimes my children said, Mom, don't go without hair, people will show you and all. But I go like without hair. I did my makeup and all, I went there because I don't want to give up.
I discussed this with Dr. Amit Agarwal that I am very skeptical about chemo. Is there something else? Because we had a relative, he says targeted therapy may be better. Then he says maybe we can get her tested genetically. There is a company in Bangalore, Strand Life Sciences. They have developed the tools to test the BRCA gene.
In Meena's case, she had come to us for undergoing genomic testing for the BRCA gene. The BRCA gene, or the breast cancer gene, has been known to be associated with breast cancer for a very long time. When we completed the analysis, we had found a variant that was not commonly associated with the breast cancer gene. Most laboratories would have probably allowed that matter to be at the end of it. What we did was we asked for that specific variant to be studied in her extended family. When we looked at the extended family, we found that variant in a few family members. And this allowed us to come up with a proposal to the doctor or to the treating oncologist saying, we believe that this requires a certain sort of intervention. Fortunately, the patient was put on a drug that was very relevant for this sort of treatment, and she's responded wonderful.
Simultaneously, chemo was taking place also. On chemo, I asked doctor that we go for first line, let's see. In the second chemo, the cancer has gone out. It's absolute resolution of the problem. Third chemo is a respiratory seizure. It was stopped. After that, the medicine came, and it's 9 months. He is fine, and a great thing is there is no side effect. After chemo, you are debilitated completely. It was amazing, the fight.
Life is a marathon, so I believe it, because life is not easy. It gone through many stages like sad, happy, all this. So I believe be brave, be happy, move on. Life doesn't stop, and you have to move ahead. So be positive, be happy always.